I'm not gonna waste your time. This isn't another tutorial about stepovers or fancy moves, because the truth is, you can know every trick in football and still look average when you try to dribble. Dribbling isn't about tricks, it's about control. Control of your body, control of your mind. And when you understand both, your dribbling starts to look almost illegal. Let me explain. A few years ago, Japanese neurologists did an MRI scan on Neymar's brain while he was playing football. They compared his brain activity to other professionals and amateurs. The results shocked everyone. Most players' brains were lighting up, full of activity, full of thought, full of overthinking. But Neymar's brain, almost silent. At first, that sounds like a problem, right? Shouldn't the best players be thinking more, processing faster, making smarter decisions? No, that's the secret. Neymar doesn't need to think. His body already knows. He's not planning moves. He's not calculating options. He's simply reacting effortlessly. That's what makes him unpredictable. That's what makes him impossible to read. And if you scanned Messi or Ronaldo, you'd probably see the same thing. Because what you're seeing isn't just talent, it's something called the flow state. The flow state is when everything slows down. You stop thinking and start doing. Your reactions become instant. Your body feels light. Your dribbles feel smooth, and the game feels like it's moving in slow motion. It's that moment when you forget the crowd, the noise, even time itself. It's just you and the ball. That's what every great dribbler plays in. That's what you need to reach. But most players never experience it because their brains are overstimulated. You see, your brain can only focus when it's balanced. When you scroll too much, eat junk food, or play video games for hours, your dopamine, your motivation chemical, gets messed up. You get addicted to fast rewards. Your focus becomes weak. You can't stay present. So when you step on the pitch, your brain keeps searching for that fast stimulation again. You overthink, you rush, you panic, and the flow never comes. So before we talk about how to dribble better, you first need to fix this. You need to reset your brain, and that starts with learning how to be present again. Every morning, when you wake up, go outside. Get some sunlight on your skin. Close your eyes and just breathe. Listen to your thoughts. Don't fight them. Just observe them. This simple act trains your mind to stay calm. When you can watch your thoughts without reacting, you start building control. So later, when you're in a match and you lose the ball or miss a dribble, you won't spiral in frustration. You'll stay focused. You'll recover faster. That's what presence does. Now, once your brain starts to calm down, your dribbling becomes sharper. Because dribbling isn't just about footwork, it's about awareness. When you're in flow, your body starts picking up information faster than your conscious mind ever could. You start noticing the defender's balance, their foot angle, their hesitation, all in real time. You begin reacting before they even move. That's not magic. That's your brain working freely, without interference. But here's where most players mess up. They train dribbling as a physical skill only. They repeat moves endlessly, but never connect their mind to the motion. So their body learns, but their instincts don't. To dribble like Neymar or Messi, your body and brain have to move as one. And to make that happen, you need to train in a different way. Here's how. When you practice dribbling, don't just go through the motions. Imagine you're in a real match. Feel the pressure. Visualize defenders trying to steal the ball. Put yourself in those moments, not just physically, but mentally, because your brain doesn't know the difference between real experience and deep visualization. Studies show that when you imagine an action vividly, your brain activates the same neural pathways as actually doing it. So every time you train with full intention, your instincts get sharper. You're building real reactions, not fake rehearsals. Now, let's talk about one of the most underrated ways to improve your dribbling: playing barefoot. When you play barefoot, you reconnect your brain to your feet. Most football boots numb your sensitivity. You can't feel the ball properly, so your reactions become slower. But when you play barefoot, every touch, every vibration, every shift of weight, your body feels it instantly. That feedback improves your control, your awareness, and your ability to read the ground and the ball. It rewires your brain to respond faster. Try it. You'll be shocked by how much more alive your feet feel. Now let's connect everything together. When Neymar's brain is silent, it's not because he's lazy. It's because he's done the work before the match even starts. He's built instincts through repetition, but more importantly, he's learned how to let go. He's not fighting his thoughts. He's not trying to predict every move. He's flowing. You can't enter that state if you're always distracted or overstimulated. You need balance. So here's what balance looks like. Spend time away from screens. Train with real focus, not half attention. Eat clean. Your brain needs energy that lasts, not sugar spikes. Hydrate. Move your body daily. And most importantly, play for the love of the game, because joy is the fuel of flow. When you enjoy what you're doing, your brain naturally releases dopamine in a healthy way. You feel alive. You focus deeper. You react faster. Now, let's bring it back to dribbling itself. The best dribblers, Neymar, Messi, Ronaldinho, they all have one thing in common. They trust their instincts completely. They don't overthink what move to do. They let their body decide in the moment. And the only way to reach that level is through endless repetition with full focus. Not lazy repetition, not autopilot training. Full attention, full intention every time you touch the ball. And here's the part most players ignore. You can't plan creativity. If you're trying to pre-plan your dribble like a chess move, you've already lost. By the time you decide what to do, the defender has already reacted. You need to make your moves appear in the moment. That only happens when your brain stops thinking and your instincts take control. So when you train, stop asking yourself, what move should I do next? Instead, focus on reading the defender's body, their hips, their feet, their speed. React to what you see, not what you think. That's how Messi does it. That's why Neymar looks effortless. They're not forcing moves, they're dancing with the game. But don't confuse calmness with slowness. Flow isn't about being relaxed all the time. It's about being fully alive, fully locked in. You're moving fast, but your mind feels slow, peaceful. That's the paradox. Everything around you is chaos, but inside, you're still. That's when dribbling starts to feel unreal. And you can train that. Before every match, find a quiet place and take 1 minute to reset. Close your eyes and say to yourself, I just spawned here. Nothing else exists but this game. You're removing the past and the future. You're grounding yourself into now. And when the whistle blows, your body will do the rest. That's how you reach the state where your dribbling feels unfair, where defenders can't read you because even you don't know what you'll do next. It's all reaction, all instinct, all flow. No wasted thought, no hesitation, just pure football. So remember this, the goal isn't to control the ball, it's to control yourself. Because when your mind is still, the ball listens. When your body is free, the game slows down. And when you connect both, you'll dribble so well, it'll feel illegal. Now here's how to apply all this into your daily routine. Wake up early. Don't touch your phone for all of the day or any new technology look like video games or watch YouTube videos. Go outside, breathe, stretch, and move your body. You're teaching your brain that focus comes from within, not from screens. Eat real food. Hydrate. Then, when you train slow before you train fast. Slow repetitions build precision. Fast ones build instincts. You need both. When you rest, don't waste your mind on distractions. Lay down, close your eyes, and visualize. See yourself dribbling through defenders with perfect control. Hear the crowd. Feel the balance. Smell the grass. The more senses you include, the stronger your brain rewires those patterns. That's how you build dribbling confidence even when you're not touching the ball. And before bed, reflect. Think about what moments today made you lose focus. Anger, stress, comparison, and let them go. Because a calm mind tomorrow means faster reactions on the pitch. That's how you build flow into your life. Dribbling isn't just a skill, it's an expression of your inner state. If your mind is chaotic, your dribbling will look chaotic. If your mind is calm, your dribbling will look calm, sharp, confident, controlled. So fix the root, not just the footwork. You don't need to learn 50 new moves. You just need to feel the ball again. Reconnect with the game like you did as a kid. Curious, fearless, and free.